guys, it's Jill Gary, and I want to talk to you tonight about the importance of scheduling your priorities. This comes from one of my favorite all-time authors, Stephen Covey, and he talks about the importance of scheduling your priorities rather than prioritizing your schedule. Okay, and I'm going to give 3 simple questions that you can ask yourself so that you know that you've got on your calendar those activities that are really true priorities for you. So question number 1, is this something that moves the needle in my business? As you go about setting your schedule for the day, to ask yourself, are the activities that I'm scheduling really needle movers? And if they're not, what would it look like if I were really going to make traction in my business today? And I would even ask this one question: what is one thing that I could do right now that would absolutely move the needle in my business? But to make sure that those types of activities are absolutely scheduled daily into your calendar. Question number 2, does this activity add value to my life? Does it add value to me personally? One example of this would be personal development. I am a huge fan of personal development. I personally read books on the subject daily. A goal of mine is to read 10 pages a day, but that is scheduled into my calendar. And those activities that you know absolutely add value to their life, they're life-giving, and they help you develop as a person. Those are activities that I would call priorities. The third question that I would ask is, does this add value to the life of someone else? Is this activity something that I know is going to enrich and enhance and inspire someone else? And if so, that's an activity that I would also schedule into the calendar, because those are seeds that we are planting, and those are lives that we are touching, and we will see a return on that. So those are 3 simple questions that I ask to determine whether or not it's a priority or not that ought to be scheduled. And I would say with anything else that's left in terms of, it really doesn't move the needle in my business, it's not adding value to me as a person, and it's not something that's really having an impact on the life of anyone else, I would really ask the question, is it necessary that this even stays on my calendar? And from time to time, there may be activities that are necessary, but they don't necessarily fall into one of those 3 categories. And I would say if that is the case, then to ask the question, is there a way that I can get this done without it taking too much of my own time? One way to do that might be to delegate it. Another way would be just to get it done as quickly as possible, or maybe to outsource it, or to find another solution. Is there a way that I can get that done and yet accomplish a goal of mine that's really important in my business? But my encouragement to you ultimately is to get on your calendar those activities that are truly going to be priorities that enrich you, that enrich the lives of others, and that really moves the needle in your business, okay? So I am wishing you the greatest success. If you got value from this video, I would love to hear from you. You can subscribe and get more videos like this. You can leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. This is Jill Gary, and I will see you on the next video.